Giving it a little longer than usual because Twitch has been cutting off the start of these streams on the VODs for some reason. Heavens knows why. But in any case, it is Friday night, which means I am contractually obliged to play a roguelike game, and I've actually been requested to play Rogue Survivor. I got no problems with that. I love Rogue Survivor Alpha 9. The last iteration that came out before the developer went AWOL. I think he started some 3D version of this and was never seen again, so let's get to it. Go to new game, we're going the standard game. We want to be living, might as well be male since we can't choose our name unfortunately. We might get lucky and get called Marvin. Can't go wrong with good old Marvin or Rita. And going for that hauler ability because it is so good. So welcome to Rogue Survivor. We hope you like zombies. H for help. We might need that for controls at some point. K, shift to redefine keys. No problem. So we are Jack Walters. We call ourselves Jake Walters. And in this world, there's been a zombie outbreak and we need to survive and thrive. We're starting off in residential district Charlie 2. And if we check our good old map here, right, we're dead in the center. Where we need to go first and foremost is to the police center at D1. So we need to head upright and get ourselves there whilst I explain what is going on. So like I said, in this game going to be lots of zombies. And we need to survive and thrive. But it's not just the zombies that are a problem. We also need to survive through all the other survivors that may want us dead for various reasons. There'll be biker gangs, there'll be black ops. There'll be just plain hungry survivors that see me and are very jealous of my canned food. So I need to deal with all of these as best as I can. But the first thing anyone should do in Rogue Survivor is make their way to the police station. It only makes sense. Now, it's still in alpha, and it will forever be in alpha because it is abandonware. So there isn't really much music. We'll get some during special occasions, and if we should be so lucky. We're a bit unlucky here since we can't seem to go to the right. There we go, we've got an exit coming up. And, well, since it's so bare bones a game, I can explain anything should you ask me about it, otherwise it's pretty hard to say. But the first thing I want to do is get myself to that police station, get myself armed to the teeth and rested up. You can see at the top right I have my hit points, my stamina, my food bar, sleep bar, and my sanity. And combat in this game is a bit like pulling out your own teeth. For example, we have seen our friend here, Skeleton 277, undead. He only has 10 hit points, and skeletons are generally worthless, but they have this way of getting in your way. So I'm going to punch him in the face again. Now he's dead, but his friend Shambler 220 is hot on my heels. Him, I probably can't just punch to death. So I'm going to shimmy-shammy my way away, punching the skeleton freak who's coming after me. But all I'm really doing here is I'm trying to find the police station. I'm just going to leave that guy to his grisly demise. Alright, so you get experience just by surviving, and every I think it's 12 or 24 hours you survive, you get to get a skill point. So we are given a random choice of 5: strong, stamina, tough, light feet, or hardy. Tough always good. Excuse me. Tough always good to get that maximum hit points up because it is very easy to die in one hit in this game. And you will get your health back either through medipacks or through just sleeping in a bed. We're a tad hungry, food bar getting a bit low, so we'll eat these groceries we found lying around. Thankfully it's still early in the game, so the groceries have not yet spoiled. Now, as I said, priority numero uno right now is to get myself to the police station, even if all these zombambos are closing in on me. Now, skeletons are super weak. I can just punch them to death, but that guy in black, he was a zombie master. I could not take him on. Just to be sure, I am in D1. The police station is around here somewhere, and I think these areas are 100 by 100. This looks promising. Yep, that P tells me it is police. Gotta close the door behind us. And oh my days, there are a lot of zombies here. There are a hell of a lot of zombies here. Do I have it in me to kill them all? Potentially. But I'm going to close the door behind me. They're going to have to break it down. I'm going to hope like hell there are police here. There are. They're armed and dangerous at the start of the game. The police, that is. So they should be good for now. I'm going to need to push this guy out of my way because I need into the supply depot. I see you have some anti-riot armor, which I'm kind of interested in. It's very important that I don't drop my speed. Speed is one of the most important things. Need myself one of these big old lights. And if these people would kindly get out of my way, I can go and have a nice little slumber. I want to sleep on the bench, since that's how you're going to be able to get your health back. But I need to raid the area. I'm not going to trade with these suckers, heavens no. I need a weapon. A pistol is not the best thing I could really get, but it is something. Frankly, I'd far rather have a shotgun at this point. Right, we are on the verge of falling asleep here. So I need to try again for a shotgun. There we go. We are shotgunned up. And whilst the pistol is nice, I really believe in the shotgun power. So we're going to have plenty of that. So we've got a shotgun, we've got some food, but we are deadly tired. So I'm just going to sit here and have a nap. Hopefully no one will kill me. Because I'm sleeping on something that is, to a degree, comfortable. We actually regained some health whilst we slept there, but we got all of our sleep bar up so we can venture underground into the jail cell. Jake, what is the other item in your inventory? We have canned food, my armor, anti-riot armor that is, a big flashlight, gives us more light but doesn't last very long. It increases field of view by 2. A pistol, a shotgun, and 30 rounds of ammunition for the shotgun. If Nick Frost were here, he'd tell me to call them shells. So there's a lot of people here in the jail cell, but here's one. They're a strange prisoner. The prisoner who should not be is discreetly calling you from her cell. You listen closely. Listen, I shouldn't be here. I just drived a bit too fast. This was made by a Frenchman. Look, I know what's happening. I worked down there at the char facility. They didn't want me to leave, but I did. Like I'm stupid enough to stay down there, huh? Now listen, let's make a deal. Stupid cops won't listen to me. You look clever. You just have to push this button, open my cell. The cops are too busy to care about a small fish like me. Then I'll tell you where is the underground facility. And just get the hell out of here. I don't give a about char anymore. You can do what you want with that. Do it, please. I really shouldn't be here. Looks like she wants you to turn on the generator to open the cells. Well, I'm a generous kind of guy, so I will do just that. So, what do you have for me? Thank you so much. As promised, I'll tell you the big secret. The char underground facility is in District Delta 1. Well, that's where we are right now, funnily enough. The char underground facility is in blah blah blah. Look for a char office, a room with an iron door. I must hurry. What's happening? No, etc. And then things get good. The prisoner who should not be is turned into a zombie prince, one of the most deadly characters in the game. 240 hit points, half as fast as I am though, so we can outrun them. But they are super powerful. But I am super clever, so I'm just going to push them back into their cell a notch. Thankfully they missed me, because they could have done me some nasty damage. And that power generator that I turned on to open up these cells, well, I'm going to unopen them up. Someone got crushed between the closing cells. Yes, I just crushed to death the zombie prince there. Very useful. Very unlikely that you can use it. But there's a bunch of prisoners that are trying to run out of the jail cells right now. So I'm going to keep opening and closing the jail cells for a little bit. And that crushed to death a fair few of them. Lucky thing about the prisoners are that they are all carrying a whole load of army rations. I'm going to pick them up, chow them down. We'll just ditch the pistol for now. I'm feeling pretty confident with a shotgun. I'll just leave this place open. All these prisoners can... actually, you know what? Let's leave them there to rot. So this guy here is copying my haircut. Nick Lewis, civilian. Well, I'm going to leave you to it, Nick Lewis, because I got bigger fish to fry, but I will take a quick nap here again. I just need to top up my sleep for where I'm going to go. Shotgun is great, kills imps in one shot. Well, only if you're good. So although the Char Underground facility is where we are, it would be far brighter for us to go to Echo 4 where the hospital is. But since we're already here, well, we'll have a quick scout, see if we can see it. So it looks like those Zombambos got killed, but not without taking one out. So there was a padded jacket here. Doesn't lower defense, unlike the one I have. Probably going to chuck it down and take that because defense is really good. Defense actually just helps you dodge. It doesn't actually protect against hits. There's a separate stat for that. So here we go. Now we have some firepower on our hands. Skeleton 486 wants us dead. Pop. No more Skello Freak here. So like I said, we're going to give it a quick shot. See if we can find that Char Underground facility. Might be a little tricky since we have these barricades in the way. Can try to knock them down, but it really does a number on our stamina. Also, Zombie Master is here. Yeah, the guy in black there. There he is. Zombie Master 97. He has a lot of hit points, and I'm not really keen on wasting my shotgun ammo to take him out. And our field of view is dire because it's, let's see, it's deep in the night and it's heavy rain. So let's have none of this. We should head south, get ourselves to that hospital. What do we have here? Magazines. Increases sanity, you say? Well, let's have a quick laugh. Ha 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 ha. Discards the magazine. Magazines are one-time use. And give you a tiny boost to your sanity. The main way to get your sanity up is to have a good friend. I'm going to eat the groceries that we found on the ground. They might be a little wet, but if you're desperate for food, don't get picky. Skeletons I don't worry about. It's very rare that they can do any real damage to us. But what could really do damage to me are hungry or starving civilians. So I need to be careful about that. It's a little shame that I can't see very far. So let's turn on our big flashlight. Boom, that helps out a lot. Comes with its own problems though. Now, thankfully it's sunrise now. Survived another day, so we get an extra trait. I'm thinking Hauler would be extremely good since it permanently boosts your inventory. And since it's daylight, we won't need that flashlight anymore. Going for the basement vacation again, Jake. You better know it. But it only works if you can get there without someone following you down and making your life misery. You can leave a scent trail that will bring zombies down, but we'll get to that later. Finding quite a lot of lumber around here, which I think we're going to pick up because it can be super handy. Giving you a very temporary bit of help against what comes. Curse splat. Now I need to get myself to Delta 4. We're just in Delta 3 here. It's very promising when you see white bricked buildings like these because they could be, like we have here, sports shops. Now the shotgun is great, but frankly give me a hunting rifle any day over that. Seems they have plenty of hunting rifle ammo, but no actual rifles. A little disappointing, but what can you do? I'm going to check the other store as well because, oh, it's groceries. We're plenty souped up on those. Got ourselves another sports shop. I want to try again for that rifle. But it looks like some cheap guy beat us to it. Let's just push this freak out of the way. Now it's dangerous because this guy's hungry. He's got that H above him and he's armed with a hunting rifle. Don't want him killing me for my food. Don't want anyone killing me for my food. Somebody booby-trapped the entrance to that hunting rifle shop. There were thumbtacks on the ground and a bear trap as well. Neither of those looked particularly good for me. Slight issue here is that we're getting a little tired, and I don't want to enter the hospital while I'm tired. So we're probably going to take refuge in one of these shops. Oh, perfect! A drugstore. Let's close all these, and which is more, we're going to barricade it. Now if anyone wants in, they're going to have to break through that. Good luck to them. Actually got some sleeping pills here, which would be fantastic, but there's also sanity pills. So, grab those sanity pills and chug them down. Get some true American healthcare on the go here. There we go. Could grab some sleeping pills, since they would keep me awake for longer. I'll give it some thought. Also want to grab some medicine, heal myself up, completely get rid of... oh man, I didn't turn on corpses and infection. Huh, that's unlike me. Oh well, different experience this time. So there's plenty here, but since we're heading to the hospital, we'll get most of these in any case. And what I'm going to do is push these things in the way. There we go. So we've made ourselves a nice little comfy corner here. We're going to take a nap. If anybody wanted to come and get us, they'd have to break those shelves down, and I would definitely hear them coming. So there we go. We're a bit hungry, but we're A-okay. And there should, since we're in a shopping district, find somewhere that'll give us some food. Oh, well, somebody wants us to be the food. Shambler's on our case. But I can outman... Okay, no, Shambler's still on our case. There we go. Should be good. So long, Shambler. Oh, hello, Shambler's friends. I'm going to make myself scarce now. Okay, rather a few zombies. Thankfully, we can use our stamina to run away. In short bursts, that can be extremely effective. But we still haven't found the hospital. We're getting a touch hungry, so I'm just going to chow down on one of my cans of food. And run away. One of the real advantages you have over the living dead is that you tend to be faster than them. Not always. If you get particularly tired, motorbikes seem to come 52 tiles to the northeast. Since I'm wearing police body armor, the bikers are going to be extremely not friendly towards me. And bikers, I think they come only armed with melee weapons, so not the biggest threat around. But I still don't want humans attacking me, since humans are unpredictable. You hear fighting 14 tiles to the southeast. Sounds good. Let's see what's going on. If there's fighting, that means there's stuff to fight over. So we've survived another night. Bows, martial arts, light sleeper, carpentry, and firearms. I would quite like to get my firearms up, to be honest. Interestingly enough, attack doesn't actually help you do damage, it helps you hit. And not missing is something I'm a big fan of. Might as well put it to use here since these shamblers are on their way. Pop, pop. Watch these shambling freaks drop, although he's backed up by... Oh, there are a lot of them, sire. Let's just mosey on out of here. We need to make ourselves scarce. We also need to fill up our belly, because we're getting super hungry. Ah, just in time. A place full of spoilt food. We're gonna chow it down. And this guy right here, he's a biker. James Hewlett, biker of the Free Angels. Thankfully he doesn't have a projectile weapon, and I do, so with a touch of luck he'll steer well clear of me. But he's going to see the armor that I'm wearing and probably want to kill me. So there we go. Rudy Bradley says to you, hey, that's some nice big flashlight you have here. Thank you, buddy. I am now staring down 4 bikers that want me dead. Well, I'm a clever guy, so I'm going to push... yes, push this thing there. So now I've kind of blocked them off a bit, and we see Carlton Smith. Carlton Smith, I hope you like bullets to the face. Splat. Hope you also like bullets to the face. Sadly, they are attacking me, though, so I'm going to have to apply quite a lot of bullets to face. Whew. And reload. Now, they severely mashed my face up. I'm down to only 8 hit points. Oh, Christ alive. James Hewlett, the leader of the gang, smacked me in the head, and now I'm extremely dead. Or perhaps not, says I was... Oh no, I murdered Carlton, then I murdered Frank, but then I died. Yeah, you don't always get a great run. Unlike Oscar O'Brien, I've played a bunch of this, haven't I? That gives us all the more reason to start anew, but this time with actual corpses and infection. Living, male. Can't go wrong with Holler, right? Zeffy Cape saying you died. Yes, I did die. Let's do this. Let's turbo our way through it now that we know what to do. We are Mike Quinn, and God, we look like a freak. We know the hospital is at Bravo 2, so just one to the left. But the police station is at Echo 4, so we have a long way to go. So, what better to do than just make our way there? What is GS? General store? Get some anti-sleeping pills would be good. Oh, they sell the Necronomicon here, interestingly enough. They sell a bunch of nice stuff here. Big flashlight. In fact, they've got everything a budding survivor could ever need. Right here in the general store. We got super lucky. Still, Echo 4 is our destination, and since we were able to grab some anti-sleeping pills, we can pretty happily make our way there without having to slow down. We can just not kill, but keep moving. Since it's early on, there shouldn't be too many hungry survivors wanting our food, but this is America. 2 hours into a pandemic, people will find themselves starving to death. Oh, hello, zombie master guy. Firearms, light sleeper, light eater, agile, and bow. Well, light eater is perhaps one of the best skills in the game, so I almost always go for it if it's there. Now I could go in here, I could take a big risk and show something off. I'm going to start by popping a few caps into that zombie guy who doesn't in the least bit seem interested in me, which is kind of good. Let's try and break this door down like it's the walls of Jericho. So, now I want to get all of my health back here, or my stamina rather. Might as well pop some pills so I don't fall asleep here. So we have Stan Ulrich, Char employee. I'm going to try and smash this glass down. And then... Achievement unlocked, broke into a Char office. Now this is where that prisoner was telling us to go, or at least one of the locations we were told to go, to try and find the secret underground facility. It could be here if we're extremely lucky or unlucky, but at least early on these places are armed with guards. Here we go, we have Stan Ulrich here. I don't like him. And I am gonna try to remember how to make him an enemy. Yes, I know how to do that. There should be a way. I don't often do this, so it's hard to remember how to mark someone as an enemy. It's a bit easier when all you do is throw grenades at people. Mark enemies, Control E, of course, what a fool. Mark enemy. Boom. Guard Stan Ulrich is now a personal enemy. Guard Stan Ulrich to you, bastard, traitor. Okay, he's now an enemy, which means I can freely fire upon him, and I do just that. He responds by shooting me in the face with a shotgun for 30 damage, killing me instantly. That is why he is the security guard, and I am now fertilizer. Really getting the rogue feel to this. But that was really in the spirit of bad ideas, guy, because you probably shouldn't do that unless you are well equipped to actually take on the guards that you piss off. Third time, the charm. So here we go. Now we're the trendy Charlie Bent, another civilian. Not sure if you can ever be a policeman. I don't think I ever have, but who's to say? Delta 1, police station, Alpha 0, hospital. Alright. D1, huh? So we need to go up right, and then up left, left, left. I can do that. It's hilarious because we got such an incredible start there with the general story giving us everything right off the bat. So again, we'll just punch our way through skeletons. And to be honest, if you saw a skeleton that was trying to kill you, you really could just punch it. Heavens knows what's keeping it together. Flashlight is actually going to be a little useful in the dark here. Don't think green pills are going to help us out though. Green pills will regain your stamina, of very limited use. This, given that we are in Green District, is very likely the police station. There we go. And lots of people here as well. I can get behind that because I'm going to go in, go down, and pick up what I can. Shotgun, believe in it. It's a shotgun that killed me after all. And I am a big believer in the big flashlight over the little one. It may not last very long, but it gives you so much more range. So much. 30 extra shells for a shotgun, and that should be plenty. No need to get greedy. And we're going to take a quick nap. Light feet, strong, light sleeper, hauler. Yep, you got to get behind that hauler. The more you can carry, the better your survivability. So you might remember this prisoner. Oh, it's another woman. Okay, well, you know our policy on that. Now, you don't actually need to find the prisoner who should not be to find out where the Char underground facility is. You can just by chance find it. But that's tricky. Now, this time they got a hit on us, and that is, well, not good for us. Because it really increased our... hell no, we're not sleeping here. That really increased our infection here, and infection starts doing bad things to you when you get over the threshold of 10, and in one shot they managed to do that. It's not good news for us. But we'll just have to keep going. The hospital will no doubt be able to heal us up for that. But how about we do something a little different, since, you know, we know what it's like outside, and we need to get from Delta 1 to Alpha 0. How about we take a bit of a detour? Jings, wish I had some health care right now, because that did take down over a third of our health. In any case, here we are down in the sewer. Never been in a sewer myself, but we don't see very far, to be sure. I'm going to turn on the big flashlight, because it severely increases how far we can see. But there are rats down here, and you need to take the rats out, because they are very fast and have an incredible way of just nibbling you to death. You can just squish on them, but they're also really quite... Oh, that's just cruel. Spawned between two bits of garbage there. We need to go up, though. Don't want to use too much big flashlight. Also don't want to use too many shotgun shells, but I did bring lots of them, perhaps more than necessary. better than getting nibbled on to death. Trust me on that one. Kersplat. I don't know. How viable is it to shoot a rat with a shotgun? That's anyone's guess where all this goes to. Oh, but we're in luck. We just found another big flashlight on the ground, so I'm going to ditch that one shell I have, pick up the flashlight. It's another big one, which is excellent. And we're in Charlie 0, so we just need to keep heading left and we'll be good. It's very unlikely to find anything of use here in the sewers. But, well, we did just find a big flashlight. And plenty of rats to kill. So we must smell pretty awful by now. It's alright, it's kind of par for the course. I didn't know I could push those. Glad I know now. You, Charlie Bent, feel sick and weak. So because of our high infection, I just lost half of my stamina. I need to get that infection treated. You can treat it with antiviral medicine, which is extremely rare to find. Or you can use some medipacks, far less rare, but not very much use against it. Ever so slightly. We're going to get out of here because we think we smell bad enough. And the first thing we find are a couple of sleepy people. Marlon Irvin and Vince Gates. Vince Gates is actually a medic, but he doesn't have any kind of first aid on him, so forget him. Oh, they weren't sleeping, they were just very tired. So if we just take one stroll to the west, should be able to get ourselves a doctor. Of course, I also need to find an exit here. Oh, yeah. Should be one to the left. Just not seeing it. Again, we feel sick and weak, and again, there goes half of our stamina. There we go, finally, an exit. And what luck, I recognize these square white blocks anywhere. Jake, just do what Rants would do. Well, I did play a lot more of Rants after the stream. And when he came to find one of those undead things that kill everything they touch, he did not, although he wanted to, he did not tap that. Now I'm going to drop my rations before I enter here. A reason being is that there's going to be a lot of hungry people here. And if they see me with all my food, they're going to try and kill me for it. It's kind of tempting to find a bed and sleep in it here, but we're not going to. Sadly, though, we are tired. Okay, you know what, we will. Just a little bit. But I'm going to... Let's turn on our flashlight and have a look in the room. Not good enough. I need a bed. Bed anywhere? Bed. There's a bed, but it looks a little preoccupied. Ah, here we go. Right. Closing that. I'm going to beat this chair to death. Pick up its a piece of wood from it and use that wood to blockade the door. Now, nobody should come in. Turn out the lights and have a good night's sleep. For surviving another day, we get an extra thing. Light Eater from 0 to 1 is an excellent one to go for. So we're going to take it. Whilst we enjoy the rest of our sleep. Break down the barricade that we just made, and out we go. And straight away we see a hungry lady there. Hungry man. A hungry smurf. That's alright, we just kill and keep moving. But at this point we really want our flashlight on because we can't see very well. We're now in the basement of the hospital. And the lights are all off. I really don't want to feel sick and weak at this point. I tried rants as well, but the demons just wrecked me. Played again without them activating, and that was quite fun. How did you have them not activate? Also, who is this loser? Patient Leonore Dobbs. Woman staying alive. Since the very start as well. Okay. Okay, so here we have Jason Myers. Psychopath. I have something for him. I call it shotgun to the face. I learned this trick from a char guard. Jason is very dangerous if you run into him unprepared, but we made sure to arrive here extremely prepared. There's also a patient Rudy Carter's body on the ground. There's a chance it could become a zombie if I just leave it there, so... Revive? R? Shift R? Okay, without the medic skill I can't revive them. I had no idea I could revive people. Incredible. But I'm going to butcher the body until it turns to dust. I think I just stomped on it till it was jelly. Same with Jason Myers, but I won't have to do that since we're almost certain he had... Well, I'm going to butcher him up anyway. He did too much to me. There we go. Now he's gone. Let's get all this activated. Lots of generators for hospital. I guess they need it. Who am I to tell them how to run their affairs? Now, unfortunately, as I come along here, there could be people that actually want to find this place. So what I'm going to do is break down this door so that I can push these boxes out and there. Now, I can't allow that hungry person over here either because I found all this. It is mine. So there we go. I've made my own little barricade against anyone that would come and try to take this place away from me. Gonna do that with this door as well, and using these I can make myself a really nice barricade. It uses stamina to push these things, so there we go. 2-layer barricade, just what anyone needs. And pop myself some more sleeping pills and prepare for what awaits. It's also kind of good that there are these yellow pills here because I am going very insane from the horrible things I have just done to some actual human bodies. You actually gain sanity from killing, which is kind of nice, but that's as long as you're killing zombambos. If you're killing humans, you don't like that so much. So I can be fairly safe that no one's going to come in and ruin my day here. So I think we'll set up camp here. Destroy these shelves. Using the axe, which I picked off of Jason Myers, it's extremely powerful, but it uses a lot of stamina. So this is pretty good. I'm kind of a neat and tidy individual, or so I like to think. So make some piles. Let's keep our wood over there. Food can go on the left, medicine to the right, useless crap gets chucked out, and weaponry right here, because I'm not going to need the shotgun in that. Heck, I don't even need my protection. Leave the protection there, and the flashlight, oh, that's kind of miscellaneous. We'll carry the axe though, because you should always be prepared, even if times are safe. Green pills are some of the more useless, but something that's very useful and rare. 6 antiviral pills. I'm going to take those, and I am going to eat those, because, geez Louise, I needed it. I think I'll actually keep hold of them as well. Main things I'm looking for here, food and more food. I grabbed a fair chunk of that. Because the aim of the game is surviving. Bandages restore very little healing and they don't cure infection, but they stack unlike medikits. Because it's so out of the way, this is the #1 place to have as a survival den, I guess. So there we go, we got plenty of pills. Also gonna shove this out of the way and do another little pilgrimage because there are a total of 2 hallways. And now I'm just interested in food that's down here. Well, our character is also getting a little tired. He's also going to go stir crazy if I don't grab more sanity pills. Another level, carpentry, tough, light feet, firearms, light eater. Light eater is the way to go. Not only does it kind of increase the size of your stomach so you can hold more food, it also makes the food that you do eat have a greater effect on you. So these cans give me more nutrition than normal. Base of 158, but a total of 205 for us because we're a light eater. Better to be light eater than a picky eater. Speaking of which, I was in a Vietnamese restaurant today with someone that just didn't eat vegetables. I was like, weren't you meant to grow out of that 15 years ago? Ugh, well. In any case, we're tired, but we feel pretty secure about where we are. And close that door up and have a nice long nap. Michael Hepp is saying, isn't this the game with no ending? Clearly haven't played it enough. Also, we are platinum hungry here. I'm going to pick up our cans. And I think I'm going to eat them out here because when you eat, you drop empty cans on the ground. And if you walk on empty cans, then you make a noise. And I certainly don't want to attract any noise around here. So we generally wait. That light eater is really good for me, but I'm actually going to get leadership instead of light eater right now. The reason I'm taking leadership is so that I can have followers, and followers are where this game really comes to life. So what we do is we sleep until we're hungry, and then we eat. Sadly, I'm getting a little disturbed here because I'm so insane. Gonna eat those sanity pills that I picked up. Unfortunately, my sanity is draining down a lot faster than I'd expected. But what can you do? Solve it the American way. Just eat your yellow pills. Were there any more of those yellow pills? Because I'm probably gonna find needing more than I had suspected. There we go. I just top that up. Auto clicker, where are you these days? But being down here kind of acts as turbo leveling because you're safe. You let out a scent whenever you walk around, but it'll go away after several hours. And if the zombies can detect your scent, they can follow that scent and eventually lead to you. But the scent will have worn off by now. Light sleeper is good, but so is awake, so is hauler. It's all good. I think I'm going to go with awake because being able to stay awake for longer is extremely good when you're traveling around. Sleep tight. Don't you need to feed your followers? We'll get to that. So again, we're just waiting it out. We get hungry, we grab our food. Thing is, I have way too much food here, but, you know, we will survive. Did I say too much food? Man, I clearly haven't played enough American Truck Simulator. I need to get back into the patriotic mood of things. Wow, they're really offering me some good things here. But light eater is really too good to pass up. So as long as you have good light eater and awake, light eater and awake, as long as they're good, you can generally keep going for a long time. And even if there are enemies, you can outmaneuver them very well. That's why they're two very good things to actually level up. We're actually going to let our sanity drop down quite a bit just for fun. Whilst I might as well get that firearms trait on the go. Not too worried about stepping on the empty cans. I am fairly certain there is not anything out there. We just have a... Charlie Bench shouts, "No, leave me alone!" And you wake up from a horrible nightmare. And this is one of the downsides of having low sanity. I think we should chug those sanity pills then. Because it robs you of your sleep. And if you let it get out of hand, it will rob you of control of your character. I just wanted to show that off. I'm not a monster. Quillman says, "Good God. Secret to pretty much everything in life is timing. It's like a good joke. Don't go insane, people. Do horrible things to you. Still, we need to chug those pills to keep us sane. What kind of medicine would keep you sane? But don't worry, the whole game is not us sitting around in this bunker. Food will eventually dry out. There we go. Since everybody can move diagonally, gotta make sure that your defenses are impregnable. So we're looking alright, just a little bit more chugging down our food. We actually have a lot more food, but I doubt I'll hang around for all that time, even though it is excellent for you. Leadership to get yet another follower would be quite nice, but Awake is too good to pass up. So achievement unlocked, we managed to survive another day. Achievements are for exploring the char places, securing the char, meeting a few people. I think the Führer is out there somewhere, if I remember well. I only saw him once though. Yeah. It gets kind of tiring down here. Thankfully I was given a copy of Machiavelli's The Prince to read, and I read the whole damn thing. Hell, I'd love to read some of it for you later. I've got high stamina, necrology, charisma, tough. Well, I need tough because my hit points are way too low at the moment. And we have plenty of healing to bring us right up, so I'm going to grab those bandages, bandage up my new tough body, and we're pretty good. Heck, I can even just eat my food here now. By pressing W we wait, and I think that passes 1 hour's worth of time. Light sleeper is not that great, it just increases your chance of waking up, so I'm not very interested in that. I am interested in carpentry though, since it allows us to build some bigger barricades, but not so much that I would pass up tough to get our hit points up that bit more. Jake audiobook of The Prince is an ideal gift. Yeah, hospital strats are the strat for the game, in my eyes. Because it gets you all the levels early on, since you are extremely weak without levels. But actually sanity is about to chase us out of here. So once our sanity starts dipping a bit lower, we're going to have no choice but to get out of here, because we're out of happy pills. Medic, bows, hauler, you really can't go wrong with hauler. You need all the extra slots you can get. And now we've finished off the hauler ability, which is quite good. And I don't mean hauler like going yodeling. Yes, sanity is almost gone, so we're getting out of here. And we also have a good bit of food to actually get us out of here with, so let's pick up everything we can. We learnt a lot sitting down here doing nothing but eating food, but the time has come to move along, get ourselves bandaged up. And since we're pretty tapped out on most things, yeah, we'll carry some first aid with us. Let's get moving. It's a great place here though. I will miss it. I don't think I can damage this thing though. Oh wow, you could. If you had a very long time, you could break down that iron gate, but it has 800 health, so we won't be doing that. So here we are now. Charlie Bent enters the hospital patient room, and I witness body in front of me turning to dust. There have been some people that have been hanging around here for a long time, and it's now day 11. But what we've managed to find here is a book. Books actually stave off sanity, but there's a 5% chance every time you read it that it becomes boring. Thankfully, it's got a lot of interesting stuff, that Necronomicon. Read it for all it was worth, and then chucked it away. Damn, that tough is so appealing to me because it gives me so much hit points. We're gonna go for it. Now we're almost unstoppable. A char guard would be hard pressed to shoot me dead in one shot now. Another book, but no need. We just gotta get out of here. How long does a corpse need before it turns into dust? Oh, a survivor! Fiona Norton, woman, civilian. She's been alive since day 10, hour 12. Not all of them come around from the start. You do get an influx of more people that come in. Same with zombies, though. Now, they have canned food and groceries and a whole lot of things. I don't think she's that tired, though. Surely not. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to press S to shout, and I wake her up. And then I'm going to... No, F is for fire. Yes, I remember how to take lead. I remember it well. Because there we go, T. T for take lead. Charlie Bent persuades Fiona Norton to join, and this is because I have the leadership skill. And it's going to take a while, but we're going to build up a relationship together. Me and Fiona Norton. Now, our current trust is only at 1 out of 360, but when I get trust level high enough, I can make her do things for me. And it's going to go up 1 per action, I believe. There we go. As long as we're together, it'll go up faster if I defend her, and if I give her stuff that she wants. Now, she does not appear to have a weapon, and we've got a shotgun here. It's empty, granted, but I could give my shotgun to her, and there we go. I grab the one that's on the ground and fill it up. Grabbed a bit of trust by giving her that shotgun, but now there's 2 of us. And we're ready to take on the world. Although the shotgun I gave her only has 5 shells in it. I'm sure we will do just fine together. Looking out on the ground here, we have a combat knife. We have a 30 crossbow bolts. If only she had a crossbow. She does not have a crossbow. No, she's got she's got crossbow bolts of her own. So it's worth checking that map again. We are in Alpha 0. If we want to make our way to the Char underground facility, it's at Alpha 4. So we are going to begin our long journey south. And the first thing we see is a whole load of zombies. So let's not engage those, because between us we probably wouldn't make much difference here. Fiona Norton yells, "I'm not afraid of skeleton 3057. And she kills it. Damn right she does. I'm not afraid of them either. Pop. Please don't run away from me, Fiona. You're with me. And there we go. Trust is already at 78 because we're killing together. I'll kill some more. And there we go. 80. We make a good team. Here we are surrounded by skeletons. Oh, don't want to waste all my ammo, but I will put my axe to use. And she puts that shotgun to use, killing everything around. She's used up all the ammunition though, and it's down to I like the Mario Brothers, but it's melee this time. So who do we have here? We have Alan Lambert, a civilian. Now my leadership is only level 1. I can only have 1 guy with me. This guy's a bit useless anyway, though. He's got a golf club, a cell phone, and a combat knife. He clearly didn't read the zombie survival guide. So we're just going to leave him to it. You're with me, Fiona. Please don't... Okay, Fiona is not afraid of Shambler. And dispatched it. Wow, okay. I think I'm in love. And no, I'm not going to trade my cell phone for... Trade your cell phone for my padded jacket. Checking out in here, because if there is a rifle, I want it. That's not a rifle there, that's just rifle rounds, but this is a rifle. So I'm actually going to give all my shotgun rounds to you. You're probably going to equip the shotgun and use the shotgun rounds to... Yeah, excellent. Our trust is nearly at maximum. So what I can actually do is set her, well, what she does with things. And I'm going to remember how to do that in just a moment. Order, of course. Oh, for order. Oh, she doesn't trust me enough for that. She will. Shame she doesn't have space for all this stuff I want to give her, because that would certainly make her like me a bit more. That's how you get people to like you guys. Give them stuff, like shotgun shells. And ditch my shotgun and the shells because hunting rifle is superior. Slightly weaker, but range is more important. Especially if you can see in that range. Gonna have a quick look underground as well. Oh, it's just full of rats. But rats are easy enough to dispatch. I don't think rats infect you too badly, but they will infect you. Okay, we've got an army pistol on the ground, which are really good, but only if you can find the ammo for them. Chrissy Bush switches place with Holy Ford. Lenny Kennedy says, F you, Chrissy Bush. Seems that we've walked in on a lover's spat, and we should very swiftly walk away from it. Okay, God knows what they're up to, but we should not get involved. Come on, my lady. Let's enter this suspiciously large building. Oh, but there's medicine on the ground, and I want to be the medicine man. Ka-ching. There's also a whole load of stuff there, but I think I can trust you to do what you need to do. Alright, we have plenty of trust together, so I'm going to set you in order. And that means I am going to, 1, set directives on taking items. Do not take items, do not throw grenades, do not sleep, do not trade. And I would rather you were cautious than anything else. So what this has done is now my follower won't actually... There we go, told her to drop all items, drop everything. Severely reduces trust, but it means I can control exactly what they have. And I will do exactly that. Since they're not going to pick up anything new. I really hope they don't steal my food there. To be honest, I'd rather they were... well, I should look and see what they're good at. Hauler, Sleeper, Psyche... Okay, they're not particularly good with anything, but I get to choose what they'll be good at in the future. And since crossbow bolts are plentiful and they stack extremely heavily, it's going to be crossbow bolts for you. And I think you should have the hunter's vest as well, since at the very least it'll offer you some protection. There's just more crossbow bolts there, which is a little unfortunate. And you're a little damaged, so I have no problem giving my 1 bit of healing to you. You'll probably use it plenty. The rest of the stuff is a little unnecessary. I'd rather have you on the crossbows. So again, what I'm going to do is pick up crossbow and give her all the ammunition for crossbows. And that way I can have her specialized. That's how you make the money, specialization and trade. That said though, she's going to be a whole fat bit of useless if I can't actually find a crossbow for her. Crossbow doesn't feel a pretty impressive weapon, but does a bit of damage, and at least there's... Okay, I'm feeling a little uncomfortable at how I haven't been able to... I'm going to have to give her some damn dog food as well. Oh well. We'll just have to hunt out something better. Okay, so we just, for example, found Sandra Tarver's zombie. Maximum health on the thing, but I feel the need to pop it down. Well, if I could hit the bloomin' thing. Please get out of my way, Fiona. You are not meant to be punching zombies to death. But I will fell the zombie with... Oh, you did punch it to death. Well, that's very impressive and all. We've also found Private Vinnie Robertson's zombie, also undead. Also in dire need of bullet to face. Bring them down a reasonable amount, and they only have 15 health. I feel we can finish them off with the axe. Splat! Dangerous thing to do. Oh, speaking of dangerous, we've just found 4 grenades. I love grenades. But I've also run into Private James McAllister's zombie, which I don't want to have anything to do with. In fact, another zombie. I've got a great idea. How about we get out of here? You know what? I think I'm going to order you to be a coward from now on. Since I don't want you engaging with these people anymore. I can give them special things, barricade, guard, patrol, tell me what's happened, even build a fort. But we won't be needing that right now. They're kind of clever, they catch up with us. But we're just not finding the crossbows. Plenty of crossbow bolts, mind, which is useful in its own right. At least for now. Okay, she's all tuckered out. Yeah, pick it up and give it to her. It's good to keep an eye on what she has. So she has 2 spaces. Probably keep one for food if we ever manage to find any. And the other for a crossbow when we eventually find one. Which we will. There's got to be one somewhere. Just specifically not here. The thing about weapons is they'll never disappear. Ammo will, but weapons won't. And this is a great find because here we have all the food we could need. Going to give her some cans of food. Eat some disgusting food off the ground myself. Kind of want to keep some more to the point where I'm willing to ditch some ammo just to get some food. It's a shame to leave the shopping district though when I still haven't found a crossbow for you, but we do need to get moving to the south. Otherwise we're never going to make it to the Char underground facility. Okay, last ditch for a sports shop. Pop down the skeletons and have a look. See, oh yes, all the skeletons would be a nice change. Let's just fell this one with the axe. Plop. And we are very unlucky when it comes to finding crossbows. Loads of bolts, but no crossbows. Unless I'm extremely blind, which is likely, to be honest. Let's get moving. Okay, so straight away we find ourselves looking at Zombie Master 70. Let's have nothing to do with him and shimmy shammy over here. Oh, what is this? Grenades, you say? To shreds you. Oh, shoot. Well, I'm having the grenades. Oh, those are my grenades. That'll be why. I still want them, though. Come on, we have to get out of here. I'm going to shove you out of the way, and we're going to get out of here. Now, zombies and people and all that jazz cannot follow you between districts. That said, I don't want anything to do with Zombie Master. And letting off your weapon will inform people of your whereabouts, which isn't so good. Jeez, she is platinum tired. I'm thinking we might take a bit of a detour like we did before. Catch up, please. Just walking about restores your stamina to a degree. What have we here? Oh, it's just a hunting rifle. The tooltips there can be a little troublesome. Okay, so it's getting hella dark. Let's head down. A little dangerous being here since we have no source of light and Fiona can only punch things. But that is the life we lead. I'm thinking of just giving her a melee weapon so she can do something. Improvised bashing indeed. There are a few options here, but it is very tempting to grab a torch just so I can have a bit more visibility. Well, you are kind of my walking pack mule here, so I'm going to give you my extra food so I can pick up the torch and be our eyes here. Oh, better yet, I'm going to ditch this torch, pick up a big torch, because bigger is better. There are some spikes on the ground. When I walk on them, ow, they hurt. 6 damage as well, that's incredible. Fiona's a bit better at that kind of thing, she just dodges them all together. Iron fence, I wonder if I can break you down. I can try, mind. No, it's indestructible. Now, sometimes it's less dangerous being underground, sometimes it is a lot more dangerous. Tends to come down to your maneuverability around here, which never tends to be that great. But I just wanted to move around a bit to escape the wrath of Zombie Master, who's hot on our tail. On our main... where do we even meant to go here? South, right? Now we're getting a little tired here. The zombies are... zombie rats, at least, are nibbling away at you and me. They don't do much damage, but it does add up quite a bit. And damn, I am getting tired. I need to sleep somewhere. Or chug some blue pills. Offers some crossbow bolts for a medikit. No deal. I need medikit for me. Thing is, Fiona can die, that's fine, but me, I can't die. That would be game over. We are getting seriously tired here. I need to find a way out. So I get to choose my own skill. I think I'm going to go for awake because things are looking pretty bad for me if I don't stay awake. That'll be number 2. Blip. But I also get to choose my followers one. And Light Eater seems to be the one there, because otherwise they're just going to keep getting hungry. Yep, Light Eater indeed. Hope they haven't already eaten all my food. Yeah, they got plenty of food, so I don't need to worry about them being hungry. Not that I would ever dream of worrying. Worrying never does anybody any good. But I need to find a way out. Shambler here. It's going to cause me a bit of a problem, so I'm going to try and pop him dead. Yeah, he's sitting there pretty at 1 hit point, so finish the fight with the axe. This whole being tired malarkey can slow you down if it gets bad. And it's getting not good. And so's our flashlight situation. It's going to ditch you for another one. See, usually when you come into these small places here... Oh, Lord, that's some nibbling by these guys. Our speed is now at 2/3, which hurts us kind of badly. Since these rats get a lot of hits in during that time. So we really... Oh, God, they keep coming. They keep coming. Now I'm exhausted. And they keep coming. Damn. If you get too exhausted, you can't even swing. And them hitting you can hurt your stamina. So I gotta stop, take a breather, and smack it down. There we go. Let's hope no more come for us. Oh, crivens, it's Shambler guy. Hate to say it, but if we don't get out of here, we're gonna be toast. Oh, another Shambler. Right, well, let's get out of here. Let's hope there is a way out of here. Oh, another zombie. This is getting kind of bad. Coming down to the sewers is starting to seem like a not good idea. And my lack of ammunition hurts as well. Right. Grab gun, reload gun. Notice that I am at less than half health. And try to shoot our way out. We're going to have to break through all American style here. You can do it, Fiona. You're taking one for the team. I'm going to heal up whilst I'm a wee bit ahead here. Whilst Fiona continues to take a real beating for me. Right. It is tragic, though, that we don't know of a way out here. And it's... Oh! Charlie Bent is deeply disturbed by Fiona Norton's sudden death. So seeing my ally just die in front of me has decreased my sanity. And oh, would you look at that? Some more zombies! Oh, God. They are murdering me. I'm going to try a last-ditch push you out of my way and try to run for my life. No. So our attempt to get to the Char underground facility via the sewers has led to a grisly end because we didn't know the way and we got too tired underground. Tragic end for a couple of tragic adventurers. They could not survive the wrath of I don't even know what this city's called. Probably doesn't have a name. Well, we had 3 tries and 3 strikeouts. I joined for 5 minutes and you managed to get yourself killed. Why thanks, Lucky. Your encouragement, as ever, is stellar. Well, such is the nature of the roguelikes, doesn't always go the way. It's a shame we couldn't make the Char underground facility, because that's where the game really starts taking off. But I did the last time I played. I think I won last time. In any case, I'm going to have to call it there, because it's probably time for some Outbreak. I'm going to stream plenty over the weekend. I want to see if I can get Bad Ideas Guy finished. That would be really nice. And allow me to move on to some other campaigns. It's also movie night, and I haven't done my 2 hours of hell yet, which is precisely why there's so much to come over the weekend. But that was Rogue Survivor. It'll probably be back again at some point for Roguelike Night, because I love it. Much like FTL, could end up being a staple of it, but there needs to be variety as well. And trust me, I have variety on the back burner. But if you know some good roguelikes that should feature on Friday night, particularly ones where I get to name my characters, because I like picking people out of chat and then playing with their lives. That's why FTL is so damn good for it. Just drop me a message. Not in chat, an actual private message, because stuff I read in chat just gets forgotten. Still, that was Rogue Survivor Alpha 9. It will never ever exit Alpha, but it's a great, great game. And I highly recommend you go and pick it up if it in any way appeals to you. So we survived for 12 hours and 12 days until we died. At 107% difficulty. You can toggle the difficulty through that, but I don't think I've touched that in years. Sighted my first dark shambler. Died an hour later. Tragedy. Follower Fiona Norton was killed by a zombie rat. Zombie rat 2310. Terrifying. Well, that's me. Hope you enjoyed, and I don't care if you didn't. Ciao for now.